Top 10 rare phenomena created by Alexa.
Number 1, Catatumbo lightning. Catatumbo lightning is an atmospheric phenomenon caused by the Persian and Bermuda Cordillera Mountains keeping the storm clouds trapped, which means they can't dissipate. Catatumbo lightning is found over Lake Maracaibo in between Zulia, Trujillo, and Mérida, Venezuela. Scientists have estimated that Catatumbo lightning has gone on for over 4,000 years, or since the 16th century. Catatumbo lightning is strongest in May to November, also known as the wet season. Catatumbo lightning is visible at night.
Number 2, square waves. Square waves are caused when two wave systems, each generated by winds from different directions, collide at an angle. Square waves are also known as crossing and are a rare and dangerous ocean phenomenon that can crash ships and kill you if you're not careful. Square waves can grow as tall as 10 feet, which makes them very dangerous. If you are pulled into a square wave, stay calm and float under that, then swim parallel to the shore to escape the waves force.
Number 3, turquoise ice. Over long periods of time, glacier ice is buried under layers of ice and snow. These larger, heavy layers press the air out of the deeper layers. This not only removes much of the air, but it also forces it to make large, dense crystals. When light hits these crystals, they absorb long wavelengths of light, but at the same time, they scatter short-wave blue light, which makes the ice appear blue. We can only see this blue over when we see the deeper layers of the ice. This happens at the edge of the glacier, where the ice is calving or breaking off.
Number 4, oceans that don't mix. Oceans that don't mix occurs when the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean meet, causing it to repel each other. Because of the water density and temperature, even though it doesn't mix right now, it will eventually mix. Oceans that don't mix is a completely natural phenomenon that is not dangerous but very close. If you swim under the oceans that don't mix, you'll see that the water under the oceans that don't mix. Even in the depths of the water does not mix for a long time.
Fire tornadoes. Fire tornadoes are the cause of highly unstable, superheated dry air shooting up into the sky, which then creates a fire tornado. Fire tornadoes have many names, such as pyrogenetic tornado, fire whirl, fire devil, or firenado. Temperatures can reach 500 to 700 degrees Fahrenheit. Fire tornadoes are most common in places prone to forest fires or hot weather, especially in the dry season.
Ball lightning. Ball lightning is a rare phenomenon characterized by its luminous spherical object that appears during thunderstorms. Ball lightning can cause injuries but aren't that dangerous. It is less threatening than regular lightning. Getting injured by ball lightning is rare and can cause burns or electrical shocks and has been reported to start fires. Several attempts to explain ball lightning formation have been made but failed.
Number 7, STEV. Steve is an atmospherical optical phenomenon that appears as a four-fingered hand or a long white, violet, or emerald ribbon across the sky. The name Steve was used by Aurora Watches in Alberta, Canada, as a reference to an animated movie called Over the Hedge. The acronym STEVE stands for Strong Thermal Emission Velocity Enhancement, since it's a 25-kilometer ribbon of hot plasma. STEVE isn't classified as an aurora, since an aurora is charged particles colliding with the atmosphere, whereas STEVE is hot gas caused by a moving stream of particles in a chemical reaction.
Meraki boulders. The Meraki boulders are usually large, spherical boulders lying along the stretch of Kakoi Beach on the wave that cut Otago Coast of New Zealand between Meraki and Vancouver. They occur scattered either as isolated or clusters of boulders within a stretch of beach where they've been protected in scientific reserve.
Hell's Gate. This massive crater was thought to be formed when a Soviet drilling rig accidentally punctured a natural gas cavern, causing the ground to collapse and the rig to fall in. The Soviets ignited the gas to prevent the to capture the escaping methane before it's burned off. This includes drilling wells to extract the gas and potentially using it for energy or other applications.
Fire rainbows. Fire rainbows are a fascinating phenomenon that occurs when sunlight or moonlight refracts through ice crystals in cirrus clouds, creating a colorful arc in the sky. Even though its name is fire rainbow, it has nothing to do with fire or rainbows, despite the name. Fire rainbows are described more as an optical halos. Fire rainbows are relatively rare but can span hundreds of miles and last for hours. If you see one, it means good luck because rainbows are a sign of blessings and new beginnings.
Sprite. Sprites are large-scale electric discharges that occur in the mesosphere, high above the thunderclouds or cumulonimbus, giving rise to a wide range of visual shapes flickering in the night sky. They are usually triggered by the discharges of positive lightning between an underlying thundercloud and the ground. Sprites appear as column-shaped red lightning and sometimes appear as tiny crystal shapes that hover around the larger ones. Sprites are made of two different parts. The large middle parts are called sprites, stratospheric perturbations resulting from intense thunderstorm electrification, and the wispy tentacle-like objects at the bottom are called tendrils. Sprites can be up to 5 miles to 300 miles tall. There are other lightning phenomena similar to sprites such as blue jets and elves, emission of light in very low frequency.
Get together and take a bow. That was absolutely amazing. Round of applause, children.